r/ask Reddit. How do you ruin a funeral by bringing only one item? A congratulations balloon. Another casket with a body. Sorry Mr. Baker. We had another little mix up at the Polar. This is the real one. I promise it this time. Confetti. Well, one way to ruin a funeral would be to do an unboxing video for YouTube. Bring the mistress. Air horn. A snare drum and cymbal so I can do a rim shot every time the speaker says something nice about the deceased. One of those helmets with dual beer dispensers on the sides. Googly eyes. Put them over the dead person's eyes as you solemnly tell everyone it's an important ritual in your religion that allows the deceased spirit to see their way to the other side. Those plastic clapping hands. Bring an additional casket. When someone asks about it, just give a knowing smile and say you'll see. A bop it extreme. You can do literally anything as long as you follow it with the words "it's what they told me they wanted." Edit. You guys have a fixation with 3-foot dildos. A 6-foot cardboard cutout of Nicolas Cage. A laugh track soundboard. Bring the murderer. Bring copies of the deceased's browser history. A necromancer. I would consider a funeral ruined if the person wakes up again. Barbecue sauce. But it only works if you keep hungrily eyeing the casket and asking questions like, is anyone else starving? Wetsuit. Just imagine everyone grieving and you see some dude fresh out of the ocean with his snorkel still on. Get well soon balloon. Is the clown suit one item? Because I've got an idea. Edit. Why? A dirt bike and just sit there revving it. Bring a large cleaver and ask what cuts they want. Bring a puppet. I had an aunt who brought her boyfriend to her husband's funeral. Her husband had killed himself. So, I'm going with bringing a lover to your spouse's funeral. Mario +1 mushroom. Bring a flamethrower to get the cremation process started early. Wearing headphones. People would go crazy. They will lose their shit. When the last rites is going on and you're listening to some songs on full blast and music is leaking out. Ouija board. My mum took us to McDonald's just prior to my grandmother's funeral. At the time, they had Lion King toys that made the animal sounds that they represented. My sister was 4 and no one thought to take the very noisy toy off her before the service. So there was a hyena cackling during this very solemn time before someone could confiscate it. Ruined the mood. But in a very uplifting way. Bring in a real doll of the deceased. I legit went to a funeral where someone showed up late and blamed traffic. It was for someone who died in a car accident. Ghostbusters outfit. Bring a nude of the deceased. Tape it at the entrance. Bring a bottle of liquid S and pour it on the deceased. Pull out a karaoke machine and start singing along with I'm Walking on Sunshine. If people try to stop you, act confused and shout, man, this place is dead. At my fiance's dad's funeral, he suffered a freak stroke and passed in his 50s. She tucked a get well card into his jacket at the open casket viewing. Dark humor has always been her immediate family's calling card and helped them cope with the unexpected loss. His hyper-religious, Orthodox Mormon extended family, not so much. Put tiny hands on and proxed like normal. Extra points if you cry. My best day ever banner. Slide whistle. Edit. Neat. My first gold award. Thanks to whoever sent it as well as the upvoters commenters. Bring the person the funeral is for. Alive. The exact object they were killed with. If they were killed. Wacky waving inflatable arm tube man. Wacky waving ARM tube man. A giant framed picture of someone else. The other half of the body. Holy crap, WTF happened, thanks for the gold. The deceased's favorite dildo. Defibrillator. In my wedding dress. I mean, my sister claimed it ruined her wedding. The body of the deceased significant other, whether they were dead before or not. That will be quite a mood killer. A sign with press F to pay respects. Bring your waifu body pillow and I'm sure people will have some choice words about it. Bring the body of the deceased. Just imagine everybody looking into the casket all confused and you briskly jogging in saying shit. Guys hold on, I got M right here while dead. Limp body is slung over your shoulder. Turn up in just one sock. Nothing else. Atlas the robot from Boston Dynamics. Tell everyone the dead person's spirit is now within this. Chips. Tosses a dildo at granny's coffin. Boombox. Plays only hip hop songs. Bring either Vince Vaughn, Owen Wilson or Will Ferrell. I choose a giant hat. Like a super big top hat. People be like, remember that arsehole with a giant hat? WTF was that about? Hahaha. Easy. Bring in a CD. Pop it in. The songs are Dead by My Chemical Romance. Another One Bites the Dust by Queen. Ding Dong the Witch is Dead from The Wizard of Oz. And Baby by Justin Bieber. The last one never fails to ruin anything. Dress up nicely in one of those inflatable sumo suits and just walk around chest bumping people and act like it's a natural thing to do. Pictures that prove that everything they're saying up front is BS. He was a real family man? Guess that explains the multiple families and mistresses. Party poppers. I'll take an Xbox Live kid with me and then he will call everyone's mom gay. Phone playing Pokemon Go. I had an aunt who brought her boyfriend to her husband's funeral. Her husband had killed himself. So, bring a kazoo. A Grim Reaper costume. Bringing a megaphone bullhorn and repeating everything the officiant says. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for daily awesome videos. Feel free to like the video if you love it, and comment down below for suggestions on the next video.